So I just spent the day with the Himba Tribe in Northern Namibia. These people live exactly like their ancestors did 500 years ago. No electricity, no running water, no internet. But there was one thing that shocked me the most. They seem way happier than most people I know making six figures in the US. I read all about the Himba Tribe and I wanted to discover their secret happiness, so I traveled all the way from the US over to Namibia to ask this tribe how they live, what they do day to day, and how they stay happy without all the modern conveniences that we're so accustomed to. What they shared with me genuinely changed the way I view life, and I wanted to share this with you guys today. One of the first things I wanted to understand was just how connected they are to the outside world. So I asked them if they knew what the internet was, I asked them if they knew what COVID was, and eventually I decided to show them photos from my phone of places I lived, Rwanda, the US, and different cities around the world.
Has she seen photos from other countries?
All the friend Lombo Mahis and the Wemuna. No, she hasn't seen. Do you have, can you show her?
I could show you. You want to see photo? Okay, let's see. What do we want to see? Rwanda.
Here in Upper Rumbangu. So Rwanda, which we talk about, we know only in Angola.
Angola.
Yeah.
Angola is west, though.
What do you
Which one?
Big city?
Hey Tom, this is Kigali.
Mawara Kigali.
And I'll show you
Is there a tree?
tree. Yeah, this is a tree.
What type of tree?
It's a palm tree. Palm tree. It's has coconuts.
Coconut.
Yeah. This is a.
I don't know.
It's called ice hockey. So they play. It's on ice.
Ice chocolate.
Yeah, it's ice.
And the whole stadium.
Yeah. And then all the people.
What really struck me wasn't just their curiosity about these places, but their complete contentment with not even needing to go there. In our world, there's constant access to social media platforms where you're always aware of what others have, and that creates a lot of FOMO, or fear of missing out. But with the Himba Tribe, it felt like seeing other ways of life only reinforced their appreciation of their own. It made me really curious if they even want to explore.
It's not like going to leave. They want to go 3 years, explore, to see, and come back.
They come back.
Yeah, come back. Yeah, that's for me. Maybe for a month, for years visiting, and then they come back here.
Ah, yeah.
And it's
The
over.
whole family there.
What are they most curious to see?
Oh, we don't go to America, for Germany. Wherever you stay, which is taking care, that would be a country where she will be curious to see. Doesn't matter.
What is she curious about? Just how it's different from here?
Just different. It's so very different. That's the landscape.
But to better understand the source of their happiness, I needed to understand their daily life. So I asked about their routine.
And what does she do every day?
She's on the way. She can make a butter. She have got different tasks like helping with cattle milking. Also preparing meals, food for kids, for the son. One of those two boys which is remaining behind you.
Yeah.
We done with one very there, so she might take care of him, make food as well, fixing firewoods, water, and also making jewelries.
They build their homes with their hands using materials from the earth. It takes a month to build and lasts 6 years. Now compare that to our 30-year mortgages for houses we barely have time to enjoy because we're always rushing somewhere else.
My place going on the right hand side.
Oh wow, it's very nice.
Welcome inside the main hut. To build up such an hut will take us about 3.5, 4 weeks, but it can last for 5 to 6 years. But of course, after each and every rainy seasons, the world will be past. After sunset, they might buy inside the hut to keep lights lit up the hut, keep small insects and things away. Each hut of its own primary place. Also, in a heavy rainfalls, windy time, cooking will done instead. There's a small opening like a chimney for the smoke to go through the straw which you have got on the road. And this is not sleeping or the mattress made out of the cow hide. And the man will have a pillow.
This the pillow.
This is a pillow for the man on the side.
Ah.
Ladies who use their own elbows, who use the arm of the husband. The pillow will used by the man inside the holster to eat the foods to keep small insects and things away from the eyes and ears. It is also against night hearing cause both ears will stay open. It's not like normal pillow. If I sleep on the side, one side here will close here, both will stay open so I can even hear
Seriously?
outside.
Wow.
Suitable for this.
Yeah. Very nice.
These are the cosmetic or the makeup boxes for the ladies. They are made out of the cow horn, leather corpse, and leather string. Decorated with metal iron beaches. In these boxes, one box will have a perfume.
The next simple question I asked revealed something profound about how they experience life and the concept of time.
And how old are you?
She's been born when her grandfather passes away. So which is nobody will knows that So people raised traditionally, that's how the ages have been bested. Then somebody will be there. We said, now, oh, you're born that year. Okay, I was having also a child which has been born this year. It was this year. That's how you met the same met.
Yeah.
Yeah, age met. So that's how the ages will be out. Can you maybe guess the age?
Guess?
How old do you be?
What do we think?
23.
I'll say 20.
That will be right age which you have been guessed. And now she wants to know your age.
She has to guess.
$35. 37.
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah.
That's your real age.
36
You don't believe them humble.
and 34.
You don't believe them name.
Very good.
But what really struck me was how they handle one of modern life's biggest stressors, raising children.
Do all the women take care of each other's kids? Your kids are taken care of by everyone. Community.
Imagine never worrying about childcare, never feeling like you're parenting alone, never having to choose between your career or your kids because the entire community is invested in raising the next generation. In the West, we've made parenting an individual responsibility, but here it's a community effort, and you could absolutely see the difference. The children are confident, secure, and free in a way that's rare in our helicopter parenting society.
How many kids do you have? Do you have kids back up?
No kids yet.
Okay.
When will you maybe have?
Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon.
Yeah. I won't marry for you.
Yeah. How about you? You have kids? One kid?
Yes.
Kid? One? They're over there?
For this lady, the child went to the class.
For she, it's young, it's 6 months.
6 months.
Some are remaining sleeping inside the hut
Uh,
or be carried by somebody.
Mm.
She have got a one dog.
One girl.
I was really curious about their spiritual beliefs, so when I asked about their beliefs, I discovered something fascinating about how they handle life's challenges.
When you say God, is the tribe religious?
I would say it's like we believe in God, Jesus Christ, or Mukuru Mekana Yesu. It's just one person.
Yeah.
So, but then we don't talk to or communicate with him directly. We communicate with him indirectly through the slope of the holy fire. We communicate to the ancestors. So the ancestors are the ones which will take message through to him.
Oh, I see. Your ancestors.
Our
The Himba Tribe ancestors take the message to what?
to the one back. So if something we most believe in ancestors, like we are the ones. If we had any type of problem, we will gather here, and the headman will sit there, put in different herbs inside the fire, talk to the ancestors,
Yeah.
and you will get this response back through these dreams.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what happens. That's how the whole fight works.
Through his
All the
dreams.
ceremonies like marriages, funerals, circumcisions, knocking out the follower bottom teeth of the children. If somebody gets a newborn child, it is also for the religion beliefs to keep conducting ancestors.
Now, I might not fully get the ancestor thing, but honestly, it's not that different from what most religions advocate anyways. Everyone's just trying to connect with something bigger, whether it's through prayer, dreams, fire, or tradition. What I love is that they actually have a system here, a ritual, a way to handle problems together. Back home, we turn 18 and it's like, hey, figure it out all yourself. Here, no one's alone. Every culture has their own version of this. Different names, different customs, but at its core, it's the same human need, which is community, connection, and some kind of hope. And that's what I see here, and it's beautiful.
So if something bad happens, there's a big drought or something. Do they pray to ancestors?
We do talk to the ancestors
Through the fire.
or through the fire. So that's like continuation going on fire throughout the year.
And is it? I think you mentioned it before, but it's placed in a certain spot, like the holy fire.
Yeah.
Does it have to be in a certain location always?
Yeah, it's always in between the entrance of the chief's hut and the entrance of the crown.
Oh, I see.
That forms up the holy line. If you are not invited inside the homestead, you are not allowed to come walking across here. And for the ladies living inside the homestead, when they are also on their monthly period, they are also not allowed to come walking across here. They will be prohibited to walk with animals until it's gone.
Now, if you ask me a list of my worries, I could rattle off a list of 10 things off the top of my head. When I asked the Himba tribe about their biggest concerns, I was surprised to hear that they only really worry about one thing, and it's so simple.
Curious for people here, what is the what is the biggest word? I feel like in the Western world we're always worried about something. Over here, people
So calm, and the most thing, what we most care about is animals.
animals.
That's the thing. Even many people ask the headman how he's thinking about his future, what he's thinking, and he said, "Yep, this future is just what his wish is like to have more animals, caring of people." Well, that's the thing. What do you want? I don't want anything.
What about for like Bonisha? What would her wish be?
A wish be she was being also asked that question.
Yeah.
But bonita jibili nambo dinaje kimambo we magana uri mapaganda boma ngwanda ko ku ngai ku pure mam. My wish is animal farm, remaining inside the homestead, taking care of the animals, and remaining traditional. When I was church asking her whether she will be changed, like maybe to a Herero, like maybe another tribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, then she says no, she won't change. She will manage like this way. This is the way what she prefers.
Their biggest worry? Taking care of their animals. That's it. Not climate change, not politics, not wars, not their career, not their social media presence. Just a simple, immediate concern of taking care of what's in front of them right now. Now, she doesn't want to change. She doesn't want more. She's found her place in the world and she's content with it. In our culture, that might seem like lack of ambition, but maybe it's the ultimate form of success, knowing what the word enough looks like. What absolutely fascinated me was how their entire life story is written on their bodies through jewelry and clothing. Every piece has a meaning.
So ladies have got such a beautiful ankle bracelet. That's like a sort of more sensitive or private part of the Himba woman pins the bracelet chest. We will see the chest breast open but not the angles. That's always keep covers and it's also not removable because it's braided on directly. But if it gets smaller, too tight, it hurts, and they'll cut it open, remove, wait for a while to become still, and then braid on another one. And it is also protection whilst they're out in the field. They say. Then also the ankle bracelet, you will see a brown Netherlands. You've got two brown Netherlands, which symbolize you've got two or more beads. We see a one day the line that was symbolize here for the one child.
Why are the ankles sacred or like private?
Yeah.
Just culture.
Just the tradition gave it that. Left for the bra here, you see the bra made out of our same metal beaches and copper brush.
Oh, yeah.
And they do have also such a shell necklace, which is passed in one family, like from mother to a daughter to cover the brace with.
Yeah.
Which is also the wolf shell, which is the fidelness to get the shells into our tribe. We need to break them in.
Now imagine if your entire life story was visible to everyone who met you. No hiding, no pretending to be someone you're not. Your experiences, your children, your status, all displayed with pride. Meanwhile, out here in the West, we're out here repping brands we don't even care about, wearing stuff just because it's trendy. But here with the Himba Tribe, every piece tells a story, even their ankle bracelets. They're permanent, symbolic, and sacred.
This is the ankle bracelet, so that's how they will, only way how they will remove it, cut it off. Oh, really? Otherwise,
Because it's braided on directly. If she becomes fat, that's what hurts it. That's a metal.
yeah.
Metal beaches made out of fence wires. So,
When did they put this on? What age?
like when she becomes a woman, then that's a time when it will be covered high enough.
Yeah.
But when she's still young, she can get it from young age.
And keep on until.
Keep on like it will be just always changed.
Heavy.
Like if it
Yeah.
gets smaller, it's cut off and then change. So this part have been done on the left hand side. That's her natural hair. So that's the old extensions, natural hair
Yeah.
extended together to grow longer. Now she is busy with recycling small strings here. The recycled small strings are for tidying up more hairs at the end. All wool fluff. You can see here, this is no strings which is recycled.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Adding more hair.
Finally, I learned about their most intense traditions, rituals that would shock most Westerners but serve a deeper purpose.
What people also does in the tribe is if children reach the age of like 12, 13 years old, both boys and girls do knock out the third lower bottom teeth around the holy fire by the medicine man. It stick and stone.
Wait, they knock out the bottom?
They knock out the 4 lower bottom teeth at the age of like 12, 13 years.
For boys and girls.
Both boys and girls. If you raised it traditionally, you have to.
Yeah, at first, this part hit me hard. It sounds brutal through a Western lens. But that's the thing, we can't view every culture through our own framework. The goal isn't to judge, it's to understand. Knocking out teeth using fire and herbs, it's not just ritual, it's identity, it's spiritual, it's about shared pain that bonds a community for life. We might not get it or ever do it to ourselves, but just seeing it, just hearing why they do it, that was powerful. It made me realize how narrow our own lens can be.
Baby teeth or even
Now that's from 12, 13, it's a certain permanent teeth.
they're gone, so the teeth are gone.
Yeah, if you raise traditionally from the age of 13 years, your teeth will be knocked it out.
Wow.
So everybody here raised traditionally have got missing their 4 lower bottom teeth. So, but for me, I was lucky to be sent away to a boarding school for men English, which is not our local.
Yeah. And if something,
So the medicine man does it with stick and a stone.
Yeah.
He will have metal to pull out to get out with whole root. Afterwards, he will give leaves from mopanic trees for antiseptic uses, different herbs for blood bleeding and for a pain cure. And that's to help speak language easy or probably, and to be different from another tribes and also used for beauty of tribe or the tradition. So circumcision only for the boys in between 0 to 10 years. All the boys will get circumcised.
oh, they will.
All the boys will get
All the butchers are inside. That's pretty hard a tradition.
So staying with the Himba tribe taught me that happiness isn't about having more choices and more optionality. It's about being deeply satisfied and happy with the choices that you already made. They built a life around community, around tradition, around presence. They measure success by relationships, not what possessions they actually have. They don't even know what Wi-Fi is, but seem way more content than most people I know in this world. Now look, I'm not saying we should all go live in huts, but maybe we can learn something from people who found joy in simplicity, who found purpose in daily tasks, who found peace in just being where they are. I think all they really need is community and being present, and they're happy. The whole experience just made me realize that maybe the secret to happiness isn't having more things, isn't having more optionality, isn't finally hitting a milestone and achieving freedom at some point. Maybe it's simply being content and happy with what you already have.